What is up, guys? It's your boy Harriet, and today is something special. So, this is a movie that took me 10 years to finish because of unfortunate circumstances. At yung circumstance na yun, kaya di ko natapos ang pelikulang dating called Tadhana is while I was watching this movie, I got this sudden realization that my girl blocked me. Yeah. The girl that I like blocked me on Facebook, and I think it altered the trajectory of my life to the point na I got depression, uh, I got sad, yeah. I forgot my responsibilities as a son of my father, and it led to long-lasting repercussions. Okay, it affected my career, it affected my psyche, and yeah, it all happened 10 years ago. So, what is ironic is yung pelikula is entitled That Thing Called Tadhana. So, it might be Tadhana. Tadhana is fate or destiny in English. It's a Filipino word, okay? Might be fate and destiny in English. It would be destiny na na-block ako. And the sad part is no one in my church or in my friends in this particular Christian group helped me make amends to the woman. And yeah, sa simula, masama yung impression ko. Uh, I've been venting out my frustrations. And then slowly through the years, doon ko naisip na medyo kailangan ko na mag-move on. Yeah. So, pag-usapan muna natin yung pelikula na to. It is a movie starring Angelica Panganiban and J.M. De Guzman. Angelica Panganiban is in the character of Mace, and JM is Anthony Lagdameo. So they met each other at the baggage counter sa airport kasi si Mace, medyo mabigat yung mga bagahe niya. And and she is like emoting, parang umiiyak. And the time na malapit na yung flight, may dumating, okay, si Anthony, who offered his services. So, ang parang yung to ni Anthony, hindi siya maniac, hindi siya stalker or something. At nag-agree naman doon si Mace. Si Anthony, kunin niya yung isa sa mga baggage ni Mace just to meet the requirements sa baggage counter. Alam ko kasi sa airport may extra fees yun, di ba? Ayun. So, they were at Rome for vacation. I know si Anthony pumunta sa Rome to visit the Colosseum na parang childhood dream niya. And it's understandable. Kasi everyone, parang ang goal niya is to go to the Colosseum before he is 28. As na-reveal natin na he is a 29-year-old. Technically, he failed his goal on going to the Roman Colosseum. What begs the question is, anong ginagawa ni Mace sa pelikula na to? So, Mace is more of uh, doing parang ano lang, getaway lang sa Italy. And then, I think she broke up with her boyfriend there. Yun. So, we got this gag in the airport na nanonood ng pelikulang One More Chance itong si Mace. And what happens is she teared up. She used a lot of tissue. And she's like making a commotion na, yun nga, binigyan siya ng tissue ng stewardess. Then they land back to Manila. They eat some sushi. And they got dito yung kwento ni Anthony yung kanyang reason why he went to Rome. And then they go to a karaoke bar. They sang Where Do Broken Hearts Go? And upon then, they decided na masyado pa maaga to go home. And they want to go to Baguio. Okay. Anthony has some deep lore. Okay? Kasi yung kanya nanay gusto rin makita yung Colosseum. Died of breast cancer for about 3 years. Okay. And on those 3 years, yeah, this is where things get a little dicey for Mr. Lagdameo. Now, if I want to talk about kay Mace, they went to bus papunta sa Baguio, and this is where Mace starts to talk more and more about her ex. And I think this is one of the most irritating part of the films, yung kanyang constant talking about her ex. To the point that that Anthony plays a bet na every time Mace will try to talk about her ex, she will have to pay up 100 pesos. Yun. So, Anthony is amazed na lahat ng habits related to spaghetti, belt, dahon ng malunggay, may kinalaman sa ex niya, and he just said, wow. Ganito pala magmahal si Mace. Yung mga cliche stops na alala pa. Okay? Now, nasa bago sila. I know what to do next. And with the art exhibit, we learn here that Anthony is a fine arts artist, and nagkwento itong si Mace ng kanyang isang story. It's about an arrow with a heart that pierces through him. So yung arrow suddenly wakes up na may puso. Actually, this is how the movie began anyway. Pero, and yung ending ng ganitong pelikula, nung ganitong kwento pala, sorry, is about bitin. And yun yung sabi nga ni Anthony, bitin daw. Because there was not a proper conclusion. Ang nangyari lang, mabigyan lang si Arrow, pero naging magtalik sila magkaibigan. Parang nasasanay si Arrow na buhatin si Heart every time. And it's like, parang allegory nung nangyayari kina Mace at uh, Anthony. Session Cafe Road, they walk. While they walk, while we're doing inside of Session Road, yeah, it's all about the 7 years or 8 years na magkasama si Mace sa may ex niya. Yun. They went to Sagada. Uh, they left her belongings behind, pero just like how yung kasi buhay, yung belongings nila, ano, ni Mace sa ni Anthony. Diba si Anthony bumubuhat ng gamit ni Mace? Yeah, gumaan. Ibig sabihin, it's like a metaphor or personification or what you want to call a simile na yung past life ni Mace nilet ko na niya. It's like a cool thing and Mace doesn't care about her past anymore. It's a cool nod, I might say. And yun, sumisigaw si Mace na kanyang hinanakit, buti hindi siya nasapak. Ng mga nagmamalis ng campsite, buti hindi siya nasapak. And yun, umiyak si Mace. Nilabas siya sa loobin. And just like that, ano na, yun. In a sea of clouds, Mace has finally moved on from her ex. Umuwi sila ng Maynila. Yung ex niya is actually nagbabantay, parang stalker. And Anthony left Mace. Ayun. And then there's an epilogue. But it's implied nagkatuluyan si Mesa kasi Anthony because they finally finished the book, The Arrow that with the heart that pierced through him. So, ang nangyari, si Arrow, ah, di ba binaban ni Arrow yung puso, mas lalong bumigat yung loob ni Arrow kasi nawala yung parang friendship or paano ba sabihin yun? Ah, what the, ano ba tawag doon? Nawala yung, basta magkaibigan na sila eh. Tapos, nawala lang, parang nawala yung, nasanay na siya sa, buhatin si Arrow. To the point na, pag wala na si Arrow, mas hirap pa si mas hirap pa si Arrow kaysa nung wala pa si Hart. Parang ganun. Uh, and yeah, that's uh that's how it ends. That it all took me 10 years to finish the story. Did I get some satisfaction on finishing the story? Yeah. Now let's talk about more. Oh my god, it's this dude. Let's talk about more about the story. About the block. Yeah. So it was February 6 na nangyari sa akin to. And it just never ceases to it just never ceases to amaze me. 10 years. Although naging naging friends ulit kami sa Facebook, parang hindi ako nakakuha ng proper closure sa block. Kasi ang nangyari is, nagsagot ako, pero I was to the impression na, ano, I got a proper apology, diba? And it's such a dumb thing nangyari. All the wasted years na nagmumukmuk ako sa babae na yun. And it was me who decided. Ang dami nangyari. Parang nung na-block ako, nag-iba yung ugali ko, mas naging malayo ako sa tatay ko, di ba? Nawala ako tungkol sa iglesia, and dun ko parang na pagtanto, I can't trust people. I can only be, what you call it, I can only be more skeptical to the people that I trust. Wow, may ganun, di ba? Yun. Oh, I'm sure. What was that about? Oh wait, my day is here. Okay. Yeah, that's a story. Never that was I given an apology. Never was I given closure about it. And sayang talaga. Nasa Dubai na yun eh. So, yun. But, ano, that thing called Dahana took me 10 years. Finally finish the story. And I think I'm about to say I'm proud that I finished it, even though within or something that's like the ending cliffhanger, because there's not a really definite answer to what happened between Mace and Anthony. It is implied naging sila without saying naging sila. And that, my friend, is pretty brilliant para sa akin. Yeah. And yeah, 10 years in the making, I finally finished the story.